Hi, welcome to Indian Geography Tutorial Part 3. In this part, I will explain about extreme points of India, latitudes and longitudes of India, longitude-based calculation of time, and international dateline. Let's move to extreme points of India. Extreme points of India. The southernmost point of Indian Union is Indira Point. It is located at 6 degrees 4 minutes north latitude. But when we consider southernmost point of Indian mainland, then it will be Kanyakumari at 8 degrees 4 minutes north latitude. Indian mainland has southernmost point at Kanyakumari. Indian Union has southernmost point at Indira Point. When we talk about northernmost point at 37 degrees 6 minutes north, we have Indira Point. It is a mountain pass in northernmost part of India. It is located in Pak-occupied Kashmir. It is the northernmost point of India. Then when we talk about the westernmost point is Sar Creek near Rana of Kutch, Gujarat. It is the westernmost point. It is located near Guhar Moti in Gujarat. This is the westernmost point. Then we talk about the easternmost point. The easternmost point is Kibitu in Arunachal Pradesh. This is located in Anja district in Arunachal Pradesh. These are the extreme points. What are the extreme points of India? The southernmost point of Indian Union is Indira Point. The southernmost point of Indian mainland is Kanyakumari. The westernmost point is Guhar Moti. Rana of Kutch, Sar Creek near Guhar Moti, Rana of Kutch is the westernmost point. Kibitu in Arunachal Pradesh in Anja district is the easternmost point. Then the northernmost point, Indira Kol, is the northernmost point at 37 degrees 6 minutes north latitudes. The latitudes and longitudes of India. The imaginary lines on the globe are called as latitudes and longitudes. These are horizontal lines and vertical lines on the globe. The horizontal lines are called latitudes and the vertical lines are called longitudes. The latitudes of India extends from 8 degrees 4 minutes north to 37 degrees 6 minutes north. The longitudes of India extends from 68 degrees 7 minutes east to 97 degrees 25 minutes east. Each degree is divided into 60 minutes and each minute is divided into 60 seconds. The longitude that we consider for calculation of time is IST, Indian Standard Time, is calculated based on longitude of 82 degrees 30 minutes east. The longitude passing through Pratapgarh Fort in Allahabad district at Mirzapur village in Uttar Pradesh is considered as the standard meridian for calculation of time in India. When we take size of India into consideration, around 22 degrees north latitude, it begins to taper and extends towards the Indian Ocean, and its size becomes less in the south because of this curve at 22 degrees north latitude. You can see extreme points of India in the background image. What we can see here, we can see the topmost point, that is 37 degrees 6, that is Indira Kot. The westernmost point that we can see, that is Sar Creek near Rana of Kutch, is the westernmost point. Easternmost point, we have Kibitu in Arunachal Pradesh. The southernmost point of Indian mainland, Kanyakumari, at 8 degrees 4 minutes north, and Indira Point at 6 degrees 4 minutes north. These are the extreme points of India. The distance from southernmost point of Indian mainland to northernmost point of Indian mainland is 3,214 kilometers. The distance from extreme point of north to south is 3,214 kilometers. The distance from extreme point to the west to extreme point in the east is 2,933 kilometers. These are the important points that we have to remember related to extreme points of India. Latitudes. What are latitudes? Latitudes are imaginary lines on the globe. They run around the globe, so we can call them as full circles. How many such parallels we can see on the globe? 181 parallels can be seen on the globe. Okay. So these are 90 north latitudes and 90 south latitudes. These are equidistant from one another. These are equidistant from one another. What are these latitudes exactly? These are angular distances. These are angular distances drawn from equator to poles. The total angle of 90 degrees is divided into 90 parts from equator to poles, and these are nothing but latitudes. How these will be useful? These will be useful for estimation of climate at different places on the globe. This is all we have about latitudes. 1 degree of latitude on the sphere is 110.4 kilometers or 69 miles. Each degree in terms of latitude or longitude is divided into 60 minutes. Each minute is again further divided into 60 seconds. The length of 1 minute of latitude, or out of 60 parts, 1 part or 1 minute covers an area or distance of 1.853 kilometers or 1.15 miles. How many such parallels or latitudes we have? We can say 90 north latitudes and 90 south latitudes. When we add equator, we have 181 parallels on the globe. The 90 degrees north is the extreme point in the north. The 90 degrees south is the extreme point in the south. These two are just points. These are not circles. All the remaining latitudes are full circles, but 90 degrees north and 90 degrees south are just points. Important latitudes on the globe. The equator. The biggest circle on the globe are 0 degrees latitude. It covers around the globe and it is the biggest circle. Tropic of Cancer, which is to the north part of equator, 23 degrees 30 minutes north part. It is the important division line between two climatic zones on the top of equator. The two climatic zones are torrid and temperate zone. The torrid zone and temperate zone gets separated by Tropic of Cancer. In the south, we have Tropic of Capricorn. What this Tropic of Capricorn is doing? It is also doing the same. It is dividing the climate region of south into two parts. The area which is close to the equator is torrid zone. The place which is to the south of Tropic of Capricorn comes under temperate zone. Then we have Arctic Circle in the north part, that is 66 degrees 30 minutes north latitude, and Antarctic Circle which is 66 degrees 30 minutes south latitude. When we go beyond or to the south of Antarctic Circle or north of Arctic Circle, we can see extreme climatic conditions. Extreme cold climate can be observed when we go beyond Antarctic Circle or when we go beyond Arctic Circle. These are the important latitudes on the globe. Equator at 0 degrees latitude, 23 degrees 30 minutes north, Tropic of Cancer, 23 degrees 30 minutes south, Tropic of Capricorn, 66 degrees 30 minutes north, Arctic Circle, 66 degrees 30 minutes south, Antarctic Circle, and 90 degrees north is North Pole and 90 degrees south is South Pole. These are the important latitudes we have on the globe. Longitudes. These longitudes are vertical lines on the globe. Unlike latitudes which run around the globe, these run from North Pole to South Pole. So these are called as half circles. So these are 179 west longitudes and 179 east longitudes. 0 and 180 degrees longitudes are longitudes without direction. 179 will have east direction, 179 will have west direction in longitudes, but 0 degrees and 180 degrees will be represented without direction. So 180 degrees longitude is known as anti-meridian. The 0 degrees longitude is known as prime meridian and 180 degrees longitude is known as anti-meridian. These latitudes and longitudes, these are angular distances. The latitudes are angular distances from equator to poles, but longitudes are angular distances drawn from prime meridian to anti-meridian. 0 degrees longitude is called prime meridian. 180 degrees longitude is called antimeridian. The angular distances are the 360 parts that we consider from prime meridian to antimeridian. These are called as longitudes. How these longitudes are useful? These longitudes are useful for dividing the globe into 24 time zones. They are useful for calculation of time.